Hi guys, Laura here. So some people have been asking for me to do a room slash a bookshelf tour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys my room before I change everything, and I'm making a lot of changes before BEA and BookCon just because I want more room and I really want to enjoy my collection and show it because I have a pretty nice collection. And then after I do my editing, and then right after BEA and BookCon, when I get all the new books and stuff from the various conventions, I will do another bookshelf tour. So I will warn you guys, it's a little bit busy and it's a little bit chaotic, but this is the before shot. So right now, this is what my room looks like. I still live with my parents, so I have a small room, but it works well for what I do with it. You walk in, this right here is the first bookshelf that I'm doing the most work to. That will not look like that, I swear. Those two bookshelves, I don't know what I'm putting on it yet, and that's the top of all my knickknacks that I still have to go through. That right there is currently one of my favorite shelves. I have one more, and then that's just other arcs that I haven't quite read yet. This is my bigger bookshelf that I got like last May, and this is where most of my Funkos live. And it is 6 shelves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a top. And then this is my scrapbook table because I do a lot of crafting, which I really like in general. This is my storage unit for the books that I have done reading and not sure what to do with. Most of the books in here are going to my friend Sarah because she has not read them, or my friend Justin. And then this is just another favorite shelf that I have, which is most of my Sarah J. Maas books, most of my Katie McGarry books, and most of my Rick Riordan books. So yeah, that's another favorite shelf. This is probably one of my favorite bookshelves because it's my Buffy the Vampire Slayer collection. And this is my ARC shelf. I will admit it's mostly empty right now because most of the ARCs I did read from my last few conventions. But there are a couple of left behinds, but these will be removed before BEA and BookCon so I can make room for new ARCs. Most of these will get read eventually, there just won't be a priority until after that point. But yeah, these are some of my Funkos that you see. If you follow me on Instagram, you see all these Funkos. They are hard at work making lovely photos for you guys. And this is another, I told you, I have a lot of books. This is just my other collection. Most of these are ARCs, but some of them aren't. Most of them I got from other people or conventions, or I bought them myself. And then this is my art collection down there. That bottom shelf has a lot of Harry Potter books that I just don't know what to do with because they're hardbacks. And then these are, when you guys hear me talking about my to keep shelf, this is where this is. You see my top shelf over there has Glassware, Foolish Hearts, Hazelwood, and Cruel Prince. Those are like my favorite books, and that will be which shelf. Those are my Harry Potter books. Over there is the top, which I don't know what to do with quite yet, and these are just other books that I've had for like a while. And yeah, so that's basically my room tour right now. And now let's see what it looks like when I'm done organizing it. Hi guys, Laura here. So I am back to do my completed bookshelf tour, room tour. You guys excited? Alright, let's get into it. So this is the first shelf I'm going to talk about. This is the one that's closest to my door. That has a bunch of my knickknacks, which I'm still kind of going through, but it's not going to happen now because it's raining right now. We're going to start at the top. This is a bookmark that I got from Sasha Elberg. I love it. I'm going on an adventure. It has also been featured in a lot of my Bookstagram pictures. These are some of my favorite Funkos, and those are some ARCs that mostly I will probably get to this summer just because they're all like middle grade or mystery or just like lighter. This is my Stranger Things self, and these are all my fantasy ARCs or books that I got from various conventions. And that's all of my Stranger Things Funkos. Over here is my hardbacks and some bigger ARCs that I got. And these are books that, none of these books are signed. Oh, I think one of them is. And those are my ornaments from my Harry Potter collection. Right there, my Canterbury Road Co. candles as well. Right there is my Newt Scamander section with Finnick, who I pick it. And then those are a couple of other ARCs that I have or books. There's my junior mug, which if you went to Wells College, you know what that is. Those are some more candles. Those are all my movies. This is also my favorite shelf. Those have my Rick Riordan books, my Amy and Jay books, Marissa Meyer's books, Stephanie Perkins, more Stephanie Perkins, and those are all my Fantastic Beasts Funkos. This shelf is the one that I do the most work on. The top is just my various, like that's all of my signed or my illustrated edition, some of my exclusive Funkos, and some other knickknacks. The top shelf has all of my Once Upon a Time Funkos, or like fantasy or Disney Funkos. Those books are all signed to me personally, which is great. This shelf, half of this shelf is signed to me and half is not. And then that is part of my Disney collection, which I hope to get a few more Funkos, but right now that's my small collection. And that's a mug that I got from Fairy Loot. This is one of my Harry Potter shelf, and these are just random books that I've had for a while. I did clean out a lot of these, but some of these are ARCs. These have like no rhyme or reason basically, but I needed it to fill up this shelf. So eventually this shelf will become another one of my favorite shelves. It's just not there yet. This one is a more science fiction or fantasy shelf. It's ultimately the goal. They're not all there, but they should be. There's Wonder Woman, and this is my superhero shelf. If you see, you know I like Spider-Man, or at least Tom Holland, because all those are because he's so handsome as Tom Holland. This one is another one of my science fiction and fantasy shelves. These are mostly, all of these are hardbacks. None of these are signed, I don't think. And then this one is my contemporary shelf, where I will be pulling a lot of books from in the summer. And then those are my medals that I got from the Harry Potter Running Club that I'm also a part of. So yeah, that's this section. This is my crafting table, which if you follow me on Etsy, I will be making some fandom themed creations here. This is also some of the books that I'm getting rid of. This is where I store them all. Some of these are going to my friend Justin and my friend Sarah. So yeah, 12 Days of Socks. This is also my storage unit, which is still a little bit messy, and that's my DVD, and that's another one on my favorite shelf, which has my Katie McGarry books, my Sarah J. Maas books, some of my Rick Riordan books, and some of my Morgan Matson, and some of my, Rick Riordan, and those are just some of my random etc. things. This is another one of my storage units. I use back there to store all my book sleeves. That's my Cricut machine, that's my Kindle. This shelf literally has nothing on it now, but this will be one of my featured ARC shelves that has all of my Buffy stuff, all my Buffy Funkos, and all my Angel DVDs, and this is totally empty, except for that bottom shelf which has my Buffy books, but this will be filled with ARCs come the end of May, beginning of June. These are also some of my posters. I got a Fantastic Beasts poster, and some stuff like that. This is my TBR jars way at the top. This is where, hopefully, eventually, this will be my favorite shelf. I started at the corner, starting with Foolish Hearts, Zenith, and Glass Fair. Those are all my favorites. Those in the corner are my Harry Potter books. This is another shelf that will eventually become my favorites. Those three at the tail end are all my favorites. And then this is a shelf that I really, really pared down. Some of those I just got recently, and that is my Star Wars shelf. Those two shelves on the bottom are totally empty, or will be empty. And then these are just some random ARCs or collection books that I have. And this is my reading spot when I watch TV, as that's my laptop. And that's my scrapbooking table. Yeah, so in a nutshell, that is my room tour. Oh, and these are just two of my posters. The Flash and Puffs. And there is my one that I got from New York City Comic Con from Cassandra Clare. So, I hope you guys liked my room tour. I will definitely do another one after I get back from BEA and BookCon, but I hope you guys liked it. Bye!